Good morning, everyone. Chris Profi, Musically Obsessed. It's weird. I think it's only been like a little over a day since I posted a video, but I feel like I've been away for like 3 weeks. I don't know what it is. Maybe because I've been busy at home too. I'm a teacher, so I've been trying to learn how to teach from home through my laptop, which has been interesting to say the least. In the background, I've been on a big Association kick. This is their album Birthday. Just a really, really, really cool album. Again, if you like 60s pop, great vocal harmonies, beautiful songwriting, great singing, definitely check out the Association and definitely check out this album Birthday. All right, so today I'm going to be entering a contest, and this is for Rachel, the Music Ma'am. She reached 250 subs, so congratulations to Rachel. That is awesome. I've been watching her channel for quite a while. Love her content. She's a huge Beatles fan. Great person, great musical knowledge. Just a very creative person, and congratulations again, Rachel. Well deserved. She's got a really cool contest. This is called Pilgrimage. And the first question deals with musical landmarks that you have either visited yourself or you would like to visit. So let me tell you about a few. I live in Poughkeepsie, New York, which is about an hour from Woodstock. Yes, the famous Woodstock. And Woodstock actually took place in a town called Bethel, New York. And actually on the original site now, there is a performing arts center called Bethel Woods Performing Arts Center. And I've been there quite a few times to see concerts and to be in that actual spot where Woodstock was. I've also been to the town of Woodstock as well. So that's a pretty cool musical landmark. At Bethel Woods, there's actually like a tour that you can take with old pictures and memorabilia and everything too. I have not done that yet, so maybe this coming summer I'll have to hit that again. But I have been to the actual site where Woodstock took place. So very cool. Cool for the Hudson Valley. Another place that I've been to is the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in Cleveland, Ohio. And this one I actually have pictures of. I went back there way back in the 90s when I was in college. Here's a picture of my friend Kyle and I. Yeah, that's me. With the glasses. This is inside the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I was a youngster then. Here, this is, we're kind of in the background there, but here's a picture of us in front of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. It's a pyramid structure, which is so cool. And this is my buddies and I with the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in the background. And I'll do a close-up here. You can see we're all wearing, not all of us, some of us are wearing our fraternity sweatshirts. I was in a fraternity called Delta Chi, which happens to be the same fraternity that Kevin Costner was in. I used that as a pickup line in college. It didn't really work. But that's us, my friends and I, in front of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Very cool place. I haven't been there since the 90s, so I'd like to go back there. I know that they update it through the years, so that would be something cool to go back to. A place that I would love to go to, two places. One place is Sun Records. I'd love to see the home of Carl Perkins, Roy Orbison, Elvis Presley, Johnny Cash. I just would love to be in that epicenter of greatness. And I think it would be so cool to, first of all, walk the streets of Memphis, but then also check out Sun Records. That'd be so cool. The other place I would love to go to visit is Sunset Boulevard out in LA. And there's so many great musical venues on that strip. Two being the Whiskey A Go Go and the Rainbow. I would love to sit at the bar and have a drink where Lemmy from Motorhead would have his drinks, because Lemmy would hang out at the Rainbow. I think he actually had his own spot down by the trivia game. I would love to sit at the bar at the Rainbow and have a drink where Lemmy sat. I'd also love to go see the Whiskey A Go Go, where so many bands have played, including The Doors. So many in the 80s. All my favorite hard rock bands from the 80s, Motley Crue, all those bands would play at the Whiskey A Go Go. It was like talk about a pilgrimage. It was a pilgrimage for them because a lot of those bands had traveled from different parts of the country, and here they found themselves actually playing at the Whiskey. So I would love to go see that. So those are some of my hopeful pilgrimages and some that I've actually been to. So very cool. Next, question 2, the history of our channel name. Well, as you know, I'm Chris Brophy, musically obsessed. I think, it's pretty self-explanatory. We are all obsessed with music. I can remember from a young age just being obsessed with music. I remember looking through my dad's old records. He had so many cool records, a lot of Beatles records. And I remember specifically the White Album, and just being mesmerized. There was a poster inside the White Album, and I remember as a kid looking at that poster, the collage just was amazing as a kid to look at, and then also to be hearing the music in the background. And then that album, just the eclectic style of it, I know a lot of us have talked about that. I think it just touched on so many different types of music, and it was exciting as a kid to listen to. So that was the start of my obsession. And then I remember just soaking in, taking in all music from every genre as a kid. I had some skater friends as a kid, so I listened to their hardcore and their punk records. And then in high school, I got into country music, Randy Travis, Garth Brooks, and then I went back and got the earlier country. I was obsessed with that more. And then I went through a period where I was listening to a lot of the alternative music, like The Cure, Depeche Mode, Jesus and Mary Chain, and I wanted more of that. And then in college, it was Green Day, Stone Temple Pilots, Pearl Jam, Nirvana, Bare Naked Ladies, Indigo Girls. I was taking all of that in. And then I've told my story about jazz, how I got into, Bitches Brew, and it led to everything else. And then I've been in local theater productions of Broadway shows. So I got into all the Broadway music, and I got all the soundtracks and listen, took it all in. I've been known to not pay attention very well to people when they're talking. And I think because I'm thinking of the next record I'm going to get, or I'm thinking of the discography of an artist that I like, or I'm thinking about a song that I want to write myself because I play guitar as well. So music is a huge obsession. I've got about 300 albums, 3,000 CDs, and 70 cassettes. I'm proud of that number, 70 cassettes. And I'm always looking for more. It's just an obsession that will never end, and I don't ever want it to end. So that's the story behind my name, and I know that we are all musically obsessed. Luckily, that's my tag, so pretty cool. And the last question, a song or a lyric that we find beautiful. Well, I've talked about Janis Ian before. I love Janis Ian. She's known for, the song At 17, and she's also known for the song Society's Child. This was a later album of hers. This is an album called God and the FBI, which came out in 2000 on, can I read this label? No, I can't read it. It's too small. Too small for my eyes. But this is her album, God and the FBI, 2000. Awesome album. She's got a song on here that always gets to me every time I listen to it. And it's a sad song, but it's beautiful in the way it's written. It's also beautiful in the way she performs it. I feel it's one of those songs that really could become a standard if more people listen to it. Let me read you some of the lyrics. It's about when you lose someone you love to somebody else. And, Janis Ian is basically saying, wow, she must be beautiful because you left her for me. This was written by Janis Ian and Kyle Fleming, who is a very famous songwriter in the country circles. Just listen to these words. Again, it's beautifully written. Sad, but beautiful. The seagulls of summer have flown. The sailors have wintered their boats. Come sit by the fire and tell me your secrets. Love isn't kept as easily. The windows are shuttered and closed. blankets to keep out the cold. But you are still restless, your heart is enchanted, drifting away from me. And here's the part. And is she beautiful? She must be pretty or worse. To ride the high seas, she must be beautiful. White linen sails that have captured your vagrant breeze, singing her siren song, luring you far from the harbor and into the gales. She must be beautiful, so beautiful, to have stolen the wind from my sails. I tell you, the lyrics to that song and just the way she performs it, you gotta listen to it. It gets me every freaking time. So, that's my pilgrimage entry. Congratulations to Rachel, the Music Man. If you have not checked her out, definitely check her out. Very cool person. Great content on her channel. Love her passion for the Beatles. Love her passion for music. I know she's going to get so many more subscribers. I know for myself, I'm going to keep watching her channel. Rachel's real cool because she's usually one of the first people to comment on some of my videos. That's always it's always nice to see when she makes a nice comment. So Rachel, congratulations. And listen, everyone else, enjoy your, what day is it? Thursday. And listen to Janis Ian. Work for me!